Well, I'm just not sure about that right now.
Much later.
Let's go!
Wait!
Yeah.